It stood amidst a desolate landscape, a monument to mankind's insatiable thirst for war. Towering over the scorched earth, the war machine was a behemoth of steel and fire, its very presence a testament to destruction. Thick metal plates, scarred and blackened, formed an impenetrable hide. Each plate was meticulously joined, a jigsaw puzzle of death designed to deflect any attack. A faint hum emanated from within, the sound of a nuclear heart beating its deadly rhythm. It was a symphony of destruction, a chorus of power and a promise of annihilation. The air crackled with energy, the faint scent of ozone stinging the nostrils. This was no mere machine, it was a force of nature. It was a bringer of storms, a harbinger of chaos, and its name was death. Atop the war machine's massive head bristled an array of antennas, each one twitching like the whiskers of a predatory beast. They scanned the environment, hungry for information, searching for the slightest tremor, the faintest sound. They were the machine's senses, gathering data, relaying it to the cold, calculating intelligence that lurked within. But it was the eyes that truly held you captive. Two malevolent points of crimson light. They pierced the gloom, cold and calculating. They were the eyes of a predator, devoid of mercy, devoid of remorse. They saw only targets, obstacles to be eliminated. The eyes never blinked, never strayed. They were the windows to a soul consumed by war, a mind hardwired for destruction. Below the cold gaze of the war machine, a maw of sharpened steel awaited its victims. The mouth was a testament to brutal efficiency, a display of raw power designed to instill fear. Rows of serrated teeth, each one honed to a razor's edge, lined the jaws. They were not for chewing, but for rending, for tearing, for reducing flesh and bone to dust. The jaw mechanism itself was a work of art, a symphony of metal and hydraulics. Pistons hissed, gears ground, and the jaws opened with a sound like ripping steel. It was a primal display of power, a silent roar that promised a swift and brutal end. This was no ordinary machine, it was a predator, and its hunger was insatiable. Deep within the war machine's chest, shielded behind layers of reinforced steel, beat its nuclear heart. Visible through a thick lead-lined window, the reactor glowed with an eerie green light, a constant reminder of the power it contained. The hum from within was ever present, a low thrum that resonated through the very ground on which it stood. The nuclear reactor was more than just a power source. It was the lifeblood of the machine, the source of its terrifying strength. It fueled the weapon systems, powered the hydraulics, and allowed it to operate with relentless fury for years on end. The reactor was a symbol of mankind's hubris, a testament to their willingness to harness the very forces of creation for destruction. Section 5. An arsenal of annihilation armed to the teeth. The war machine was a walking arsenal, a mobile fortress bristling with weapons of unimaginable destructive power. Its arms, each one a marvel of engineering, were tipped with razor-sharp claws. These claws, capable of tearing through steel and concrete with ease, were but the beginning of its gruesome repertoire. Mounted on its forearms were twin machine guns, their barrels long and menacing. They spat out a seemingly endless stream of lead, capable of shredding infantry and light vehicles alike. Above them, nestled on the shoulders, were rocket launchers, ready to unleash explosive fury on any target foolish enough to stand in its way. The war machine was the embodiment of overwhelming firepower, a testament to humanity's perverse ingenuity. The war machine moved with a terrifying grace, its massive legs carrying it across the battlefield with ease. Each step was a seismic event, a tremor that sent shockwaves through the very earth. The legs, powered by massive hydraulic pistons, were a testament to brutal efficiency. With every stride, the ground shuddered, and dust billowed into the air. Nothing could stand in its way. Buildings crumbled, trees were reduced to splinters, and the earth itself seemed to tremble before its might. As if the primary armament wasn't enough, the war machine was adorned with an almost obscene amount of additional weaponry. Small rocket launchers, their tubes packed with explosive death, were scattered across its chassis. They protruded at odd angles, a chaotic symphony of destruction. Interspersed among the rocket launchers were smoke bomb launchers, ready to shroud the battlefield in a thick, choking fog. This was not a machine designed for subtlety or finesse. It was a blunt instrument of war, a force multiplier designed to obliterate anything in its path. The war machine was more than just a collection of metal and weaponry. It was a symbol. It was a testament to humanity's capacity for destruction, a physical manifestation of their darkest desires. It was a terror weapon, designed to cow enemies into submission before a shot was even fired. The mere sight of this mechanical monstrosity was enough to break the spirit of even the most hardened soldier. It was a promise of unimaginable violence, a harbinger of a pain that could not be comprehended. The war machine was the ultimate weapon, a nightmare given form. The war machine stood as a monument to mankind's folly, a grim reminder of the path they had chosen. It was a harbinger of destruction, a bringer of chaos, and its legacy would be written in the blood of billions. It was a testament to their ingenuity, their technical prowess, and their utter disregard for the sanctity of life. The war machine was the end result of their evolution, a terrifying glimpse into the abyss of their own creation. It was a monster of their own making, and it would be their undoing.